Hey guys, this would mark the end of week 9 of this little experiment, and it's a bit more of a productive week than last week. We managed to get the next level of credit heist done, which eased the gold crunch a bit on the account, which you'll see in a minute. We don't have as many things waiting on resources as we did this time last week. It's actually looking pretty good. Jumping into how characters are doing, as you can see, Admiral Radis hit 6 stars. Kyle Katarn is almost finished. Grief also hit 6 stars, as did Second Sister. We're all making tracks in that regard. Actually doing pretty nice. The Dengar that was down here waiting on his 3rd star is now on 4. If I can find him. He's here somewhere. Yeah, I saw him a second ago. He's 4 stars. Vader's waiting, but that just happened today. Tarkin's waiting. That just happened at my squad arena reset time. So those will have to happen tonight. Or maybe I might spend the credits that will come from Galactic War on bringing my arena team up to level 78. That's probably more likely, to be honest. But yeah, things are taking shape in that front. In terms of ships, as you can see, Biggs' ship is 6 stars now. Cashin's U-Wing is 5. Slave 1 is halfway to 5. Imperial TIE Fighter is now 6. We got the TIE Bomber eventually. As I predicted, RNG was not in my favour. And that night I got 2 shards, taking me from 82 to 84. So it actually took 2 days after my last video to unlock the TIE Bomber. I'm going to level it up and bring it in. For now, my 5th has been, we swapped out IG 2000 and we put in Slave 1 purely for the target lock synergies working a bit better with the Rebel ships. In terms of farms, we are looking pretty okay. You saw the hard node farms. In terms of shop stuff, I stopped at 5 stars with Cassin's U-Wing and moved on back into Boba Fett. Boba Fett will be 5 stars probably tomorrow morning, give or take. We're still waiting on 15 shards of Han Solo. Should have enough for a raid either tomorrow or the day after, at which point once that's completed, I'll get Han Solo unlocked, and that'll add a little modicum of urgency to getting the CLS requirements together. Tarkin, I should be able to finish by this time next week, all going well, and then it's moving on to Leia for that exact reason. Same story here. Once Boba Fett is done, we're moving straight into Stormtrooper Han. I've started a farm Zeb, and we're still looking, obviously, when TIE Fighter and Biggs' ship comes in here, we snap them up. Same if TIE Advance and Razor Crest come in here, we snap them up. We spent a few credits on Vader in the last little while, which I can completely justify, and everything else is looking pretty alright. The big developments for this week were the assault battle for Inquisitors came around, and it doesn't actually seem to be that tuned, because my pretty under-leveled Inquisitors were able to smash the first tier of it. I can't do the second tier until level 80, which is just as well because they wouldn't have had a chance. But yeah, they got through the first tier pretty easy. I used the 7th Sister lead purely because it has evasion and it gives heals every time she does her assist, which is pretty much all the time. I really need to work on my mods for Inquisitors though. The next priority after I get my arena team up to the standard that I'm happy with is doing that Empire team and then my Bounty Hunter team for mods. Other than that, I'm actually pretty happy with the progress that was made in a week. Not every week do I feel like I actually achieve something. This week I really do. It all got condensed. We're holding an arena, we're holding a fleet arena. Everything is doing pretty okay. And the only complaint I have, but I kind of saw it coming, was the fact that I will not have the ships for the Tarkin Zeta event as I unlock it, because technically I've unlocked it today. It's not going to come around for me until my reset on Wednesday night, but as you can see, we have a single 5-star dark side ship, which is not going to cut it. It'll set me back a little while in terms of getting Zetas. Now, the plan is always going to be the same anyway. When they are unlocked, Vader's first. And that hasn't changed. So it might be possible that we don't have a Zeta on Darth Vader as quickly as everybody else does, but the plan is still the same, and I expect by level 85, when the first Grand Arena comes around, I should still have the Zeta on Merciless Massacre. So we're not just stressing about that just yet. On a side note, and I really meant to mention this sooner, but Star Wars Dad is also doing a series about a Jabba farm that he started, and ironically he pretty much started the exact same day as me, which wasn't planned, and he is probably going to post a video today with how he's doing at the present time. Now, he will almost absolutely hit his Tarkin Zeta event because he farmed Geos, and that, in all fairness, is probably the better decision than what I'm actually doing. So if anybody's going to follow a guide at the moment, I would probably advise using his instead of mine. But at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, why are you playing the game? So do what you want. And that'll be it for this week, guys. Thanks so much for your time. If you're liking the content, like, subscribe. You know the drill. See you later.